Virgo, with you, they see a new beginning. Oh, Five of Cups reversed and the Lovers. And it's like they see that it's not all over, and wow, I could honestly end this reading right here. This is the most straightforward extended I've ever done. They see with you the way forward. They see with you a new beginning. They see that it's you. It's you. It's all. It's you. It's all for you. Video games, right? Knight of Wands, the Tower, but a lot about this happens suddenly, unexpectedly, fast. Six of Wands, Justice, victory. That's victory, baby. You're gonna win. You're gonna win. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing your energy check-in. Let's start looking at so I'm recording this the day after the full moon in Scorpio, but we're going to feel these effects for a while. And what's interesting about this particular full moon in Scorpio is that, of course, there's square by Pluto. We already talked about all of that. We can do some purges, some release, maybe some things that more so on a psychological level are holding us back. It's like, there's a big, I think, kind of like argument between astrologers, so at least I've heard some, in terms of whether it's actually good to release things now or not. Again, it depends where you are. Of course, if you are in a situation where everything in your life is just perfect and you feel happy, you would not want to change anything, then of course, it's more so of a psychological purge. If you know that there is some stuff that is long overdue to release, and especially, of course, it will only apply more so very specifically to people who have planets in the first 5 degrees of fixed signs. So I see a lot of people right now who are not really handling this energy too well, are the ones who have planets in the first 5 degrees of fixed signs. And this is not just about this full moon. This is already, been going on, I want to say, since last year, even since Pluto started ingressing into the sign of Aquarius. So I've seen this a lot with people who have like Mercury, let's just say early degrees of Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus even, or Pluto in the early degrees of Scorpio. That generation specifically is, kind of like experiencing some of these crises where maybe, again, yes, you did have certain achievements and certain career paths, or even, there are certain ties in certain relationship, but that this is psychologically like, it's just not aligned for you. And there's this big pressure where there is fear of the unknown, of releasing, right, something, versus also knowing that it's just like there is too much, the burdens kind of like overwhelm the joys, if it means so. Again, this is where I want to say that, like, whenever I see people, especially when it comes to collective energies, disputing what means something, is like, even within collectives there are timelines, right? But specifically to say that this particular event is going to play out for everyone the same and you should definitely do this or that, I just don't understand why even those who consider and who say that they are the best and the most exalted ones and they can see better than others, I don't understand why you would, just because in your life, let's just say it's great, everything is going great, right? And you're the one who doesn't want to release anything, why would you push on the collective your idea about how things should be? You know what I mean? Like, it almost feels like you're feared to even look in that direction. Anyway, I don't even want to get into this, but it's just something I've observed, because I was like, why are people discussing why should someone do this or not do that? When, first of all, if you are someone who is more professional at those, that all these things need to be looked at within somebody's chart first and foremost, and then even within your natal chart, it's not enough to fully judge something. You do want to see things like progressions, secondary progressions. You want to see if it's a relationship, let's say we're discussing, we want to take a look at something known as composite chart, the overall dynamics within your relationship with another individual. And this is not even everything. This is kind of like just one of them things we can look at. And usually from that, yes, it's already enough information to judge something upon. But yeah, I mean, anyway, that's all I wanted to say about this. So if you feel like ever, I just want to put it out there, someone is pushing you to, look at something only in this kind of way without considering, the other side, especially, it's like, again, it all depends. Like, it all depends on your chart. Anyway, I think this is all I want to say here. Wow, it's already 4 minutes. So yeah, there is that. But what I want to, where I'm going with this is that we are going to have the new moon of Taurus at 18th degree of Taurus in May. So for a lot of us, this is going to be a lot of this things that was seeded, that we started kind of entertaining in April, actually starting to be activated. I'm going to be actually tomorrow recording May horoscopes. I'm going to make time to make sure I will even record all the 12 signs, so be on the lookout for that video. We'll talk more about that because there's a lot of planets that are about to come into this Taurus activation. For you, Scorpios, it's important because it's your relationship house. I've been seeing people in the comments writing that they just met someone, already gotten married or gotten engaged or eloped. It does not surprise me, but I think we will see more of those energies as we actually go towards May. Now, I want to start with this Divine Feminine deck to see what we're going to draw. I don't know, I just feel very called to use that. Ooh, this card been coming up. Mary of Nazareth, Mother of God, I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. All right. And we also have here White Buffalo Calf Woman. And we have here Malbago, the warrior saint. I'm a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. Bottom of the deck. Oh, actually, this is one of my favorite cards. Freya, the goddess of discernment. Kind of like what we just talked about, right? Needing to discern. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. So I would say, again, use your own intuition right now as a Scorpio. I think it's so important for you guys to be connected to that, because I do feel like you need to be more discerning. And it makes sense as well, as I'm recording this, Mars is approaching its conjunction with Neptune. So your judgment could be clouded about something in your life. But at the same time, you do have an upper hand of using your intuition right now more than ever to see where your own maybe blind spots are and not fall just into whatever you immediately see. One of my favorite quotes from one of my favorite books, I'll let you guess which one it is I think it says something like, if one only relies on his eyesight, his other senses weaken, right? So like if we only see whatever is physically there, right? If we only look at that, it could be deceptive, right? It could be, I can, if I want to, be in a very bad mood, right? Like, let's just say something, I'm in a bad mood, but I can post a picture where I'm happy, which is maybe the picture I did not even take on that day. And I can say, oh, I'm so happy. But maybe, I don't know, maybe I want my haters to be jealous. I don't know. But it's not about that. Even, I mean, social media obviously could be deceptive. But in general, if you just look at things sort of like on a surface level, you deceive yourself. So you have to look deeper. And I also see here that, like, for you, there is something about your courage to follow your whatever you believe in right now and attracting the necessary resources. Jupiter will go into your 8th house for 12 months, starting like late May, early June. So for a lot of you, this is going to be the time to attract benefactors and people who invest in you and your vision. So for you, what's important is to follow your heart right now. I often get like reading requests from people who are, it's a common situation, right? Well, I'm not happy in this job, but I don't know how to change my path, which way to go. Or even I've had other situations where people say like, well, I'm very unhappy in this marriage, but I don't know how I'm gonna handle my life because finances or whatever other things are involved. And again, it's like at the end of the day, it's a choice. We can stay clinging to a false sense of security, or we can, take a chance. Sometimes I'm feeling better. I'm almost getting like more calm and stable in the face of chaos, because often, like, whenever there's security, it's only good for a while. At some point, if you are not growing, I feel like for people who are more committed to their internal growth, eventually it gets stagnant. Like, even past few years of my life, there was a time of like pure heaven, pure bliss. I did not have to worry about a thing. Just enjoy your life, shopping, eating, traveling, going to the beach. But I have to say that there was a moment where I literally felt like something is missing. Like, I need to feel like I'm growing, I'm challenging myself again. And like recently there were some issues that popped up here and there. And you know what it is? I felt in those moments almost like it's like a game. Like, oh, okay, I'm gonna fix this right now real quick. And not to fall into chaos, because sometimes we sabotage, right, our happiness and success. It's a different thing. Sometimes, again, if you especially are unhappy and you feel stagnation, this is a sign, this is an urge to change something. Change is not a bad thing. I don't know why some people believe it is. So for you, it's about following your heart. And yes, sometimes in a chaotic situation at first, there is so much, right, that's falling apart maybe even. And I'm not saying your life is falling apart, but in the situation, let's say you're changing careers or you're learning a new skill, right? You know how they say, when you start learning a new skill, you feel dumb at first, but actually it makes you smarter. Or even let's just say you're going to the gym. Your body hurts when you just start going to the gym. You feel tired, but actually your body, most of the time, right, if you're doing it correctly, is growing healthier, becoming stronger. So that's kind of like the mindset in life, right? Sometimes, me maybe laying in bed all day, just chilling might feel very comfortable, right? But like, is this actually good for my body? Or me just, maybe doing the same thing with same income every day the same, might feel comfortable, might feel like my comfort zone. I even might feel very intelligent because, oh my God, I've talked about these things for 10 years now. I know a lot. But is this actually challenging me, right, to become more intelligent, more better version of myself and express and explore my potential? These are the questions to ask yourself. Versus, if I'm, let's just say, maybe I'm pushing myself to learn something about art, technology, I don't know, different things that I have not experienced yet. Yes, at first I feel dumb because it's not my comfort zone, but actually this is pushing me to grow. It's expanding my perspective. And same can happen with a relationship. Sometimes, you're already like explored and done everything with a person and you don't have that attraction. There is no friction, there is no attraction anymore. And again, it depends, I would say, on age, because of course, if you're like 60 years old, 70 years old, like, yeah, maybe this is not really the stage of your life where you need to be having fireworks every day. But again, if you're in your 30s and let's just say you're in a marriage where you haven't had sex for 2 years and you don't feel attracted to a person, you are more of a roommates at this point. You're more like a buddies. And yeah, sure, you get along on some things, understand, but there's no love, no passion. Is this fair to you, even to another person, to pretend that it is something other than what it is? Again, could be applied to so many different situations, but I feel like honesty, courage to follow your heart, and understanding that you will attract the resources that you need is what's going to help at this point. Anyway, let's go to your love reading now. Somebody complained another day. Oh yeah, let me address in this portion of the video complaints. Somebody complained that the reading is only about love. I mean, if you actually listen to what we talk about here, you might understand that it's not only about love. Like right now, I only said a few things about love. Oh, and second thing, someone mentioned something about me drinking coffee. Now, I never thought I'd find the day where I would be expected to talk about an hour straight and not drink, apparently, or have to I don't even know what to say about this. I understand somebody might be bothered. There's all kind of people who are bothered by colors, lights, sounds. If you're psychologically, psychiatrically sensitive, take care of yourself, But, I shall be drinking, slurping. There are people who are freaking, like I know big YouTubers, I don't know, they're like freaking farting in their videos. What do you call it? When you make a sound from your throat, how you call this thing? Like when it's when you eat something and then there is like the thing, like you make a sound from your throat. I forgot what you call it. Burp, yeah, burping. There are people who are freaking burping in their videos. I don't do this because it's just not classy, not my thing. But bro, I just, I cannot even imagine we had to talk about this here, but yeah, insanity. Let me slurp. If you're bothered, please fuck off. Okay, so now, think about something now. We're gonna do something today, because I have this Oracle of Visions by Ciro Marchetti. I haven't used it as much as I wanted to. So what we're gonna do, think of a question right now, and if you're gonna be going to the extended, think of a question. It can be anything. I'm gonna pull a card from Ciro Marchetti's deck to answer this question. And again, as you know, Oracle of Vision, it's very broad themes. So whatever question it is, you might just get your answer. Anyway, now that we got it all out of the way, let's go to your love connection spread. I feel like I want to use this one actually today because, I don't know, it's full moon in Scorpio. I feel like this is very fitting. Let's see. Okay, ooh, Two of Pentacles, Cinderella, baby. Yeah, look at this full moon on the card. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in a second. The Star. Oh no, sorry, Temperance. Not the Star. Queen of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. They say ask for what you want. Literally ask. Money, ask. Attention, ask. Whatever it is, ask. Nine of Swords. I mean, attention, you don't have to ask for it. You can just act in obnoxious ways and it will come. I'm just kidding. But like whatever it is you need, ask. I don't know who, ask a person, ask the universe, ask whoever. Let's see, second row, person you're connecting with. Someone, I'm also hearing somebody is triggered by your witchcraft practice. Well, it's a good thing. Ooh, who are you connecting with? Seven of Swords with the moon. Wow, this moon is hitting them hard. I see, okay. Somebody who's been dishonest. I feel like they are running to you. The Empress, ooh. Knocking at your door, Justice, ooh. This person has been having this combination along. Actually, today as I'm recording this, if we go by sidereal, the moon is in Vishakha, which is Arc of Triumph. So you're going to get some kind of positive outcome. Three of Pentacles. Let's see. Bottom of the deck. Five of Pentacles, High Priestess, and the Hanged Man. So you're letting go of some kind of struggle. A struggle that's not yours. It could be financial struggle. It could be just something where you haven't been fulfilled. You are letting this energy go. Now, you, Two of Pentacles with the Temperance. I'm almost getting with this Two of Pentacles is that this full moon is going to be magical for you. And again, I know that it already happened when I'm recording this, but I feel like the influence of this full moon until about May 7, May 8, when we have the new moon in Taurus, you're going to feel very positive effects of that. What effects will it be? Something that is time for it to happen will finally happen. So maybe you're meeting a new person, maybe you get into the new level of commitment with existing person, some kind of desire, wish comes true. And also with the Temperance card, there is something here to say about you just kind of being in this energy where you're resting. Like you're getting done things that you need to do, yes, sure. But I feel like you are not overworking yourself. You're not overstressing. You're just kind of, okay, I need to put in some work today. I need to get this done. You send this email. Okay, I'm going to do this. And the rest of my time, I'm going to chill. You're not over pressuring yourself, if that makes sense. Queen of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. I am getting there is an opportunity for you financially or something where, especially if you've been wanting a new beginning and been worried about how will it happen, will you have enough resources, are you able, will this come, will this happen? I am getting that there is going to be, especially if you don't complain about my drinking in my videos, there's something about a possibility, opportunity of manifesting the kind of help you want. For some of you, I do get that you need help, and I feel like for you, it is very important to be honest about this. If you need financial assistance, if you need resources, instead of overworking yourself and maybe investing your energy and attention to people who are not giving you nothing, you know, hang out with people who give you things. Like I recently, you know, I'll be honest, I've done this in friendships where I felt there were some friendships that I don't understand what I'm getting from there, like literally. And again, I'm never the kind of person who is a social climber or who is only with people because I'm going to get something from them. But I want to feel inspired, usually at the very minimum, by friends I'm with. And I just felt there was some friendships where it was very like, I can see what they are getting hanging out with me, but like, you know, honestly, what I'm getting, I'm not certain, and I distance myself from certain individuals. Very honest, very, very honest. And what else I was going to say here? And same with love. Some of you are so obsessed with some, honestly, quite a mid, you know, MID, mid person, and not MD, not medical doctor, but mid, you know, like Gen Z says it, right? Mid. I don't know slang I don't even know millennial slang well. I'm very out of touch with that stuff. But I'm saying some of you are obsessed with some, like, I'll give them 7 out of 10, your person, whoever you used to be at least obsessed with. I mean, if they are giving, if they're generous, if they're loving of you, then of course they are more than that, probably. But I'm saying if this person is not even giving you anything, it's less. I would downgrade them to even like 5 to 6 out of 10. And some of you so obsessed with it, giving them your energy. What for? Find someone. No, I'm serious. This can be very honest reading. I feel like this is, especially if you're feeling some kind of lack in your life. Maybe you don't have money to start that business. Maybe you're like overworking yourself, struggling too much. This is literally your Venus goddess in your chart telling you to find someone who, instead of obsessing over someone who doesn't give you shit, find someone, let someone love you who actually can support you, let you be in your feminine energy. You know, invest in your dreams, invest in your project. And again, even okay, it's not about money. Sure, it doesn't have to be. At least with their energy is there for you. You know, like a person who is like, oh, wants to know about your dreams, wants to help you. Person doesn't have to be wealthy or super successful. Person could just love you so much and take care of you so much that they will do whatever it needs to for you to, you know, they will believe in you. And I feel like you need this kind of person right now. Especially if there are issues, especially if you're like, oh, I'm struggling at this job and I want to have this other career, but what will I do? And then obsessing over some bro, you know, who never, I don't know, did anything for you at all, you know? Just you lost your energy obsessing over them. So again, I know not all of you are like that. But for those of you who are obsessing over someone who doesn't give you anything, ask yourself, would your circumstances be better if instead of that you would rather let someone love you who is coming with offerings, with gifts, with love, with attention, energy to you? No, it's a selfish era for some people. It's the only way. And sometimes, especially again, if you feel drained in your job, unhappy in your career path, it might be, I'm not saying it always is, it might be an indication that it's time to redirect your energy. Have someone who loves you, supports you, believes in you, invests in you. Because otherwise, what's the point, you know? Like, if you are the one who's only giving, no point. Because again, I'm getting, it doesn't have to be from a lover. It could be for some of you, again, some kind of promotion coming your way, some kind of lucky circumstance where you will be getting things needed for this new beginning that you were worried about is never going to happen because you don't know how. Maybe there's financial restrictions, something like that. Now, who are you connecting with? Oh boy. So you have someone here, again, don't know, old, new, just reading what's coming up here. During this full moon, something happened where they did the unthinkable, I'm hearing. What is the unthinkable? I don't know. Empress to the Justice. I am getting, especially if there's been a tricky situation involved, something not balanced, or something like where you were not happy with something, things are resolving in your favor and things are moving in your favor. They cut the ties with someone maybe, or maybe they started to come clean to you. Let me see. Yeah, I'm hearing the person did the unthinkable. Ace of Cups because of love to you. Queen of Swords because you laid down your, I'm hearing laid down your rules. Don't know what it means. Page of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. You're going to be glowing up, going through a glow up. I'm hearing someone says, are you game? I don't know what it means. Eight of Wands, things developing very fast. And again, there is this situation where something might turn from, you know what they're showing me? This is odd. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie. It's very old. I honestly don't even remember if it's a good movie. I don't remember what it's about, but it's definitely a message for someone because they're showing me an image of a movie. Leonardo DiCaprio was in it when he was younger. Like, it's about twins. One of them is a real king or one of them is not. One of them is in the dungeons while another one is very like selfish and he is ruling, basically like usurping. This has been a theme that's been coming, usurping or like being a steward, something like that. And then once the one who was taking another place by manipulation, trickstery, basically changes. So I feel like in some kind of situation where it's been unfair to you, situation is about to turn to your favor because of an ending and because of a masculine energy that you're a match with. You're both the same, I'm getting. Positive and negative, to be honest. Yeah, something here, Death card, where you are getting finally the, how they say, the top part of the stick, the upper part of the better part of the stick, something like that. Something about a stick. What is it, disco stick? Take a ride on your disc. I don't know where. See, like with me, you got to be careful. Give me just a little indication, and I'll take it to a whole other direction. Okay, focus, Ella, focus. Leo, yeah, something about it could be a Leo male. Doesn't have to be their sun, could be their rising. Leo man, disco ball, disco stick, disco ball, Cancerian, and Neptune. Mercury, something very tricky is going to be happening with communication. Now, Mercury already met with Neptune earlier this year. So maybe there's an aspect in your chart and their chart could be. Let me take one more. Yeah, and it's like there's something pretty complex, very mysterious, very magical that's transforming and taking place. Some of you have Virgo placement, could be. I'm also seeing for some of you, Gemini could be. So you're about to transform in the way you see some situation. There's also fated opportunity to either travel or to move that's going to be coming up for a lot of you. All right, you guys, I'm going to take this to the extended right here. I think it's a good point. We're going to see what it's about because it's some kind of energy. Again, don't know if it's old, new. It feels new in terms of situation. So whether it's somebody you already know, whether it's a newer person, this is more new of a feeling of what's going on. Link to the extended is going to be down below. Again, don't forget, in the extended, we will also be answering your question. Giro Marchetti deck. Think of your question now again if you haven't done so before, and we'll answer this in the extended. Love you all, guys. We talk soon. Bye.